Hey, you guys. I am on here for our what's the fourth day? Our fourth day for our journal shadow work. So I was thinking about what I should talk about with shadow work today, and I had nothing in my dreams. I had nothing that really stood out for me. So um, I did a meditation that focused around seeing yourself in water. And so I did that to kind of see where that would help me. I have the dog over here. Um, See where that would help me and where I would need to speak about today, because I try to go what my intuition brings to me and my higher self brings to me that day or that night before or so. And today I was not getting anything, so I did a meditation before I started, and I was trying to figure out what should I do, and I was just like, well, maybe I should just do the journal prompt and call it a day, you know. And as I was doing the meditation, I had a badger show up at the very end, and so I went and got my little spirit animal book, one of them, and I looked up the badger, and it talked about being connected to the earth and being the light, and being really knowing the light and seeing the light. And also there's a bunch of different stuff, but it was also about storytelling. And so, and then I thought about it, and I thought, well, I talk about shadow work, but I have not talked about my own shadow work. So I thought I would talk a little bit about my own shadow work, and I keep it simple and sweet. Something shadows that I have worked on is my woe me shadow, my nothing's gonna get better, just I have to stay like this, and just staying in that that this is life and this is what it's going to be, and I have to stay like this, and nothing's going to change, and I can't change it, and believing that, and then that shadow pushing into my anger, and then my anger just being angry at everything and everyone in the world, and then also that shadow would also push into me going deep inside and just kind of going into a dark on my own place, and just kind of shutting down and shutting everyone off. And that's what I did. I either shut everyone off or I got mad at them, and then I also hung on to that anger, and it built up inside of me. So over time I had to heal the woe me, I can get out of this. I started with this affirmation, and the affirmation was, I'm open to change. That was, and I still have that post-it note up above. I look at it pretty much every day, and I say, I'm open to change. And that was one thing I told myself every day. I'm open for change. And then I had to go deep into why I thought that, why I built that for myself, and kind of that self-talk that I put in my head, and it goes back to the book I recommended, The Four Agreements, and the first agreement of the self-talk, what we teach ourselves, what we're telling ourselves, and what we're putting in our head. And so I had to pretty much just rewire all of that and get that out of my head. And once I was able to get past that part, I was able to work on my anger with, I didn't have to be angry. I didn't have no reason to be angry. Or I could be able to express why I'm upset without blowing up, and then letting everything build up, and learning to also breathe, doing breath work, and just also doing, when I was doing when I do meditation, kind of, you take it there and you let it go and you release it to the universe, and you just let that go, and you let it go. You've dealt with it. You let it go. That was another thing I used was working out. When I work out in the morning, I can sweat everything out. I can punch everything out. I can kick everything out. I can move everything out. And as your body changes and your mind changes, everything inside you starts to change, and you start to grow. And you start to either melt away these shadows, or you learn to integrate them in where they are a part of you, but they are not negatively coming out. They are coming out in light form. They're not coming out in dark form. And so my story for you is to, everyone can change. At this, when is October? This time last year is kind of when I started recognizing my shadows and my patterns. It mostly actually started, I started questioning actually, it's 2022. 2021, summer of 2021, I started kind of seeing things. I started seeing things. And then I started working on things in the fall, like September. I started working on things and started looking at things. And so I want you to take my story and know that I've come so far, that I am not the person I was a year ago, pretty much. And it takes time. It takes a lot of love and a lot of patience with yourself. It takes a little bit of everything. But we all can do it, and we all can heal, and we all can come to the place we need to be. And so I want you to take my story and start on something small that you need to recognize and help you change. And then with something so simple as working out, or something so simple as meditation, something so simple as breath work, something so simple as an affirmation. So that being said, our journal prompt today is, what things are triggers for you? I can tell you on mine. Let me see what triggers me. I'm triggered when people tell me that, I think I've told you guys this, I get triggered when people tell me that, I get triggered anytime someone compares me to my mother. That triggers me. Okay? End of story. So if you know me and you say that to me, don't do it. It triggers me. Even though I need to work on it, and I am. So don't do it. But yeah, see, I'm triggered by it right now, just talking about it. So think about those irrationals, or that negative feeling when that happens. Like, it's truly negative for me when it is. I'm not even gonna lie. That's and I'm still working on it, and that one's gonna take a lot of time, because I've had a lot of time to try to deal with that whole emotional relationship I have with my mother. So that is our journal prompt today. And I hope this helped you. I hope you can use something that will help you find some kind of light, and will guide you. And so tomorrow, I would like to, I don't know, I'm going to see what comes. I just go with the flow. I flow with the air. I flow with the water. I'm very flowing. So thank you guys for watching. And I hope you enjoy. Bye.